What's up guys, Anti-Thesis here with another Summer's War video, and we are going to do some monster checkouts today. Recently, the Dryad and Druid monsters have been released and has been patched up into our gameplay. So, I might as well do a background check or an evaluation check on the monsters, and yeah, I'll be reading their skills along. This video is me reading their skills along and making just subtle opinions on how I would use it if I get them. Insert Dinkelberg meme. All right, but anyway, it's released, and naturally, as far as my experience takes me with gaming, Dryads are usually support monsters, and they're like magic users, casters in most MMORPGs or other games, whereas Druids, on the other hand, are transforming monsters that can either be hitters, can be ferocious, aggressive monsters, or most of the time they're like tanks. I mean, tanky as hell because they turn into bears. That's a majority of the key concept of what Druids are, although there are other Druids in other games, but for this game I think they'll be bears. So let's do some skill check without further ado. Let's get to it. Fire Dryad. Let's check out the skills of the Fire Dryad. We have here for their first skill, which is going to be typically the same across all elements. Flower growing. Okay, so it's like she's growing flowers. The name is Nisha. Attacks an enemy and absorbs the attack bar by 15% with a 50% chance. Okay, that's cool. I think that's something similar with the harp magicians. But anyway, honeybee friends. Honeybees will take away all harmful effects granted on the allies to the target enemy. If the allies don't have any harmful effects, all allies will recover their HP by 10%. Alright, so this is a conditional skill. It's like you can either heal those without harmful effects, but it looks like it will have the effect of a loading. My mind is loading of the Sea Emperors. Yeah, that's it. Sea Emperors, they're going to transfer the debuff from them towards the enemy. So I wonder what will happen if we have multiple debuffs on us. Take away all harmful effects. Okay, this is somewhat of a cleanse because it takes effect on all allies. This is cool. This is like a cleanse with a heal. Wow. Just the immunity is missing. That's cool. Honeybee friends, that's a good skill. Attacks all enemies and blocks beneficial effects for one turn. So this is like an AoE Megan, toadstool something. Flower fog. Okay. Flower fog. Alright, so that's the fire. The Fire Dryad is very decent in my opinion. A little bit low on the HP, but it's good. High, a little bit above average speed, 104. Good base speed. Okay, let's check out the water one. Hern. I'm going to pronounce this as Hern because it wouldn't sound right if I say that she's Herny, if you know what I mean. Alright, flower growing, same as the fire one. Honeybee friend, same as fire one. Okay, that's cool. And yeah, Tree of Loss. Attacks an enemy to decrease the attack bar by 50% and puts the target in oblivion state. So we now have a monster with an oblivion. That's cool. 2-turn oblivion. Very nice. So apart from Thessarian and the other one, this is an addition on a monster that can cast Oblivion. That's cool. Melia. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to pronounce it as Melia. same flower growing. Earth Friends attacks all enemies to decrease their attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance and their attack bar by 50%. So this is similar, I think, with the Windharg second skill, if I'm not mistaken. No, the Windharg does the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And lastly, Thorn Tree, which is a passive, inflicts continuous damage on the target for 1 turn with every attack. That's nice. That's nice. Makes every attack sound like well, just like a ninja. Okay. The light one, Fileria. I'm gonna pronounce it as Fileria. Alright, flower growing, same. Honeybee friend, same with the fire and the water. And what's unique is the passive, deep tree rooted, and I think this is the best passive amongst the Dryads because recovers HP of all allies granted with harmful effects by 10% every turn. So allies with harmful effects gets to recover 10% every turn. So I think every time she moves. So the question is, will they be healed if they have an unhealable a heal block debuff? So that's the question. What happens if the ally has a heal block? Are we going to heal it or not because it's a heal block, or what happens? Now, it creates a shield that's equivalent to 10% of your HP on the allies with no harmful effects for 2 turns, and that's a passive. This is like an upgraded Fire Anubis passive. The shield, or downgraded with other effect. Yeah, I don't know how you take it, but yeah, this is one deep rooted tree passive that's going to be a pain, and I wish I would get one. I wish I could get one of I wish I could get a Fileria right now. Moving on. Hyenes. Okay, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Hyenes. Same first skill. Same with the wind one, Earth Friends, and the passive is Mandrake. Attacks all enemies to increase the enemy's harmful effect duration by 1 turn, and decrease the enemy's beneficial effect duration by 1 turn. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what happens if you cast it on immunity. That's a lot of questions. If you happen to have a hyenes or hyenes, yeah, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, try this skill out for me. Will this be taking effect on an immunity buff? I mean, let's say there is a Chloe on the opponent lineup, and then what happens with the duration of the immunity buff if you use this skill? Will this Mandrake skill take effect even if the target has an immunity buff? Because the immunity buff is meant to prevent debuffs from taking effect. So will this skill lower the duration of the immunity made by Chloe, or by Velajul, or by Wusa? That's what I'm thinking. Will this surpass, or will this bypass the immunity buff effect? That's one big question. Okay, so that's it for the Dryads. That's very interesting, but the more interesting ones would be the bears. Let's read the names. Belenus. Okay, I'm going to pronounce it as Belenus. All right, and this is similar with the ponies because they can transform into bears, and their skill sets change along with it as well as they transform. So in human form and in druid form, Touch of Punishment for first skill attacks an enemy and stuns the target for 1 turn with a 15% chance. Okay, 15% is decent. Just like, I think that's similar with the Paladins. That's cool. Moonlight Flood attacks all enemies and inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. In addition, when used in beast form, attacks 2 times and transform into druid form after the attack. Okay, so what happens if it's in beast form? Okay, 2 times. So you get to attack twice if you use it in beast form. Okay, that's cool. And lastly is Wild Roar. Attacks all enemies and weakens their attack power for 2 turns. In addition, when using druid form, weakens the defense. Ooh, AoE defense break. Awesome. And then transforms into beast form to provoke all enemies for 1 turn. So there's an automated provoke. Wow. Wow. Wild Roar. That's a wow. And the passive, Druid's Agility, increases your attack bar by 20% every turn after attack. 20% or every turn after attack. After who attacks? The opponent attacks or everybody attacks? Oh, come on. Typical potato come to us translation. I mean, can't you hire English speaking staff for the skill descriptions? I mean, this is very much vague. What happens? Every turn after attack. Whose attack? Potato. Does the druid get 20% attack bar if a potato attacks, or if it attacks? What? But I'm guessing this is something similar with the dark cube bird, the dark Horus, probably. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, because this potato skill description is, well, potato. Okay. How about in beast form? Increases the attack power by what? What? So that's like, it's going to have 1,050 base attack when in beast form. Damn. And counter attacks with a 50% chance. So this is one hell of a tank. Okay. Okay. So nothing's changed with the Wild Roar. Alright. This is a good monster. Next, Abelio. Same touch of punishment. Wild Blow. Okay, Wild Blow attacks an enemy and recovers 30% of the inflicted damage as HP. Wow. In addition, when used in beast form, the attack will deal more damage according to your defense and then transform into druid form. So this is like a defense type monster. Yes, it's indicated right here. Genius, Anti-Thesis. Genius. Okay. And the third skill here is Wild Q, recovers HP of all allies by 30%. In addition, when used in druid form, increases the attack bar of all allies by 15% and then transforms into beast form to provoke. It's got provoke too for 1 turn provoke AoE. Wow. That's awesome. That's way too OP in my opinion. Yeah, that's an AoE heal with an AoE provoke and an AoE attack bar boost by 50%. That's whack. And Druid's Wit, it's the passive, increases your attack bar by 100%. Wait, full attack bar. If you had 30% or more HP before and HP fell below 30% from the enemy's attack. So every time, this is an upgraded passive of Garrow. What the hell? It's like it got hit, fall below 30, and then hello, I'm an anti-illusion. I get to heal now because of this. And then after it heals, provoke, you'll hit me because I got Jesus. And it transforms into a bear afterwards. Oh, what happens? Increases your attack bar by 15% when you're attacked by an enemy. Oh, Oh my god. So this is going to be a fast bear. Because every time it got touched or it got hit by an enemy, it's going to move to get 15% attack bar. Recovers HP. Okay. Nothing's changed with there, and yeah. This is one hell of a tank. Same as the fire one, because the fire one hits hard. Right, the wind one. Same touch of punishment. Attacks an enemy wild blow. Same with the other one. Defense. Same with the water one. Okay, Forest of Living. Forest of Living revives a dead ally target with 30% HP. So this is like Vanessa's resurrection skill before. If the ally target is alive, cast Soul Protection for 3 turns. Man, Soul Protection for 3 turns. In addition, when used in Druid form, increases the defense of all allies for 3 turns and then transforms into beast form to provoke all enemies for 1 turn with a 30% chance. So that's a 30% chance AoE provoke by resurrecting an ally. Damn it! This is a very good reviver. I mean, I'm going to revive the dead guy and then provoke everybody into hitting me. So the dead guy, which was resurrected, gets 1 turn free from the attention of everybody who got provoked. So got provoked. Wow, this is a very good reviver. It's a very cool reviver. Although it has an 8 turn cooldown, but still. That's awesome. Druid Secret Plan. Okay, it's a passive. Revives into beast form with 30% HP at the moment of death, and it's reusable in 9 turns. So it has. What? This is so OP. I mean, it has a revive, and it has 2 lives. What the hell? Alright, so what happens to that skill? Patience of the Beast passive creates a shield that has the amount proportionate to your level for 1 turn whenever you're attacked by. Wait, what? How are you going to kill this guy? I mean, it casts a shield on itself. So this is like Chloe. No, this is like Rina on steroids when in beast form. Rina on steroids, and revives with 15% HP at the moment of death. So dying when in Druid form is a better situation than dying in beast form, but still you could revive, and it has a 9 turn cooldown. But in beast form you get a shield, a 1 turn shield every time you're attacking, and it gets refreshed every time you're attacked. God damn it. Now this is a reviver tank. How are you gonna kill this guy? I mean, destroy runes? Jesus. And okay, Forest Living revives the dead ally, blah 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 blah. Okay, so nothing's changed with that. That's so powerful. Okay, Valantis, the light druid. Same touch of punishment. Okay. Moonlight Flood, same as the fire one. When it transforms into beast form, yeah, same as the fire one. Yeah, same as the fire one. Okay, and the third skill, Rage of Mother Nature. Rage of Mother Nature. Okay, what's it say? Attacks all enemies and removes all. Wait, this is a stripper. Attacks all enemies and removes all beneficial effects granted on them. In addition, when used in Druid form, increases their chances of landing a glancing hit for 2 turns, and then transforms into beast form to provoke all enemies for 1 turn with a 30% chance. This skill description is too goddamn long. Too damn long, and it's so OP in my opinion. I mean, you get an AoE stripper, and then after a strip you get a chance to cast glancing hit debuff on them, and then you cast provoke on all of them. And it doesn't have the provoke has a 30% chance. The beneficial effect removal just doesn't have a chance of trigger chance or a proc chance, so it's just going to go through resistance check. And yeah, this is an OP stripper because it's like 3-in-1: strip, and then glance, and then provoke, and if you put it on the spare runes, a freaking stun. G mother effing G. This is so OP, so OP. All right, Druid's agility pass. Okay, again similar with the fire one, right? It's similar with the fire one. Druid's agility. After who attacks, please come to us. Fix your potato skill description. After who attacks. Does it include the enemy? Does it include your allies? Who? Tell us. Alright, now in light form or in beast form, the light druid is root of the beast. How do beasts get roots? It's not a plant, it's a beast. And light fairy queen skill error patch notice. Alright. And that's the word of God. Greetings from Come to Us. Okay, I need to finish this quick. The damage increases proportionate to your max HP when attacking counterattacks. Wait, what? And I have 7 minutes to finish this video, so I'll be finishing this quick. Okay. Alright. So let's focus on the beast. Root of beast. Counter, and it's scaling now on your max HP, and it has 11,535 base HP. So that's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain to get hit back by this bear, this polar bear with tattoos. Okay, this is so OP. Valantis is so OP. The dark one. Okay, same touch of punishment. Oh, I'm wondering, is there any different? Okay, no difference to the first skill. Let's move forward. Same touch of punishment. Wild blow, same as the wind and the wind one. This is OP in my opinion. Removes harmful effects. So moonlight grace removes harmful effects granted on all allies. In addition, when used in druid form, grants immunity on all allies for 2 turns, and then transforms into beast form to provoke all enemies for 1 turn with 30% chance. So again, this is like another monster on steroid. So I think this is gonna be Velajul on steroids. I mean, it cleanses and then grants immunity on all allies for 2 turns, and then plus provoke. So if you don't agree with me that this is like Velajul on steroids, I don't care. I really don't care. I want to call this Velajul on steroids, and the name is Pater. Who cares? This is OP as well. And Druid's Wisdom removes all removes all of your harmful effects if you're under inability effect at the start of each turn. Inability, so if you're sleep, stunned, frozen. So this procs. Okay, what happens in beast form? Increases your max HP by 30. What? And recovers the HP of all allies by 10% each turn. What? So this is like this has become it's Velajul on steroids when in druid form, and it becomes Aman on steroids when in beast form, and it has a base HP of 12,000, so plus 30%. That's like another 3,500, 3,600 more HP. So that's like a 15k base HP. Because come to us says suck this. Suck Peter. You can suck a Peter. Alright, that's that. You'll be needing to cut this video short for here, for at this time, because you know the voice of God is right there at the screen. Greetings from Comtest. That's the voice of God. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Anti-Thesis out. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. I'm out.